Hey, so this is the look at September titles, new number ones coming out for Image. So the first one is a new series by Tony Daniel, the artist from Nocterra, and also, of course, his run on Batman. This is a fantasy series called Edenwood. So, I mean, Tony Daniel's a really, really great artist. I don't think I've ever seen him do fantasy. So it's intriguing. I don't know if I'll try it or if I'll just wait for the collected edition. It's only $3.99 though. It says an eons long series of multiverse wars. I'm so bored of multiverses. I think Everything Everywhere All at Once showed you everything that you needed to know about multiverses. They did the best ever film or story of any kind about multiverses, and everybody should just let multiverses go now and say, yeah, we can't compete against that. But here we go. Multiverse Wars, blah blah blah, Demons and Witches, latest final battleground. So, fantasy story, multiverses, Tony Daniel on art, $3.99. I'm not sure if I want it now. For me, every time I hear the word multiverse, I'm like, oh no, no. Anyway, another series is Hexagon Bridge, 5-issue series by Richard Blake, who I'm not familiar with. And again, it's a kind of like a multiverse one. Looks like Image just jumps on the bandwagon. This is about explorers Jacob and Elena Armland find themselves in a strange it's parallel dimensions this time. Multiverses. So yeah, sci-fi adventure, $3.99. 5-issue series from Joe Casey, who is is it the Action Men team? Is that what they're called? He's one of the people behind Ben 10, and he did like really good Wildcats run years ago. It's called Junior Baker, Righteous Faker, 5-issue series, $4.99, but it's got 30 story pages. And the new artist called Ryan Quackenbush. It looks quite interesting, but again, I don't know if I'm going to get it in comic form or book form. And apparently it's a sequel to Butcher Baker, the Righteous Maker from 2011. Can't remember it. He's a gonzo journalist chasing superhuman stories, so it's basically Transmetropolitan spliced with Powers and Astro City, I guess. And that's out. There's a new one called Kill Your Darlings by writers Ethan S. Parker and Griffin Sheridan, artist John J. Hill. This has got kind of like a Sandman vibe. So, 8-year-old Rose loves nothing more than to play pretend in the magical land of her creation, and apparently it blends with her normal reality as well. So, could be interesting. Ongoing series, $3.99. It's not one I put on my to buy list for September, but that's not to say I won't try it. But I think I want to see it first before I buy it. So, I'll look at my local comic shop before deciding with that. That's the covers anyway. And then there's a new series of Volume 2 of Creepshow, and this time it's got big hitters like Garth Ennis, Phil Hester, Becky Cloonan doing artwork, which is always good, and Gwilym March doing some art. Covers is pretty spectacular. I'll have to get the collected edition of the first season. I only bought the first issue. I think it'll work better in book form, to be honest. This one looks intriguing. Jack Kirby's Star Warriors, starring Adam Starr and the Solar Legion. It's a lost tale of Jack Kirby's, and it's been recoloured, and I think additional art effects put on it by Tom Scioli, who's a huge Jack Kirby scholar and fan of Jack Kirby's. So it is dear, $9.99, but I've got a feeling they'll do something nice with the format of that. So that'd be an interesting one to look at. Again, it's one I'll look at before buying. And that's it for Image for their new number ones. There's loads of really good trades coming out. If you want me to do a video looking at new trades collections, graphic novels, omnibuses, one-shots, graphic novels, etc., then do let me know. Put it in the comments, and I'll happily do that as well. As a separate thing. But gonna look now at Marvel and leave DC to the last just for a change. So just wait for it to come up. Oh. 1 second. Here we go. Okay, so the big one for Marvel for September is a new, yet again. Marvel. Every time. Once a writer leaves, they bring out a brand new number one. So this is Captain America from JMS, J. Michael Straczynski, and Jesus Says doing the artwork. So there's loads of variant covers. And it's 40 pages, but this is cheeky. 40 pages and they're charging you $5.99, where normally it used to be $4.99 for 40 pages. So I don't think I'll try it. I think I'll give it a pass, to be honest. There's a new one, Predator versus Wolverine, 4-issue series. And apparently, I think each issue is a different encounter with Predator through different time periods, with Wolverine, and different artists on each one. This one is bloody ridiculous. 48 pages. Fair enough. So you expect $4.99, $5.99. $7.99 for a 48-page comic, which will in reality be 32 pages now in Marvel with all the ads they put in. No, not even interested. Even if I was slightly interested, that would put me off completely. It's just no comics worth $7.99, especially one that's just a bog standard franchise one. Didn't mean it like that, but if it's something like, say, Matt Kent's is doing one which is $7.99, but you know it's going to be quality, it's going to have quite a lot of pages in, and there's just going to be something special. That's not. This one which I am intrigued with is this one here. See, I'm not all negative about Marvel. Avengers Inc. From Al Ewing, who's a solid superhero writer. And what intrigues me, it's the starring Wasp and the Vision. And from what I heard Al Ewing say, it's his version of what if the Avengers were the Avengers. So basically Steed and Mrs. Peel. So Vision, of course, will be Steed, and the Wasp will be Mrs. Peel, sorry. Steed. But yeah. So yeah, it's an ongoing. It's written by Al Ewing, artwork by Leonard Kirk. But Marvel's ongoings finish very quickly. Like Cosmic Ghost Rider was meant to be an ongoing. There's been 5 issues and there's not been anything solicited for the past 3 months. So I hope they don't do that with this one. So I'll give it a cautious try. One which I will get, but again, I'm a bit annoyed. It's Daredevil by Saladin Ahmed and Aaron Kuder. Those are some of the covers. I'm going to get the Frank Miller one because it's Frank back on form there. It's 56-page first issue, $6.99. Marvel, why? Oh, hold on. An ad. An ad just popped up. That's on the blue on the. No! Fuck's sake. Stop it. Right. Hopefully it won't terrorise me again. So yeah, so that's. Oh, this is doing my head in now. 1 second. Right. Oh! 1 sec. Where's my bloody... Right, so next up is Spine Tingling Spider-Man, after those technical difficulties. This is a 0 issue, so it's a collection of stories from their digital site, and it's by Solid Armored, like I said, solid writer Juan Ferrero. One of the best threats swamp may you've ever experienced, so there we go. Spine Tingling Spider-Man. And it's for the cheap price of $9.99. This is why I find it hard to love Marvel. They fleece you for every penny you've got. And there's another series. This one I don't get. I honestly do not get. Uncanny Spider-Man, 5-issue series. This is number 1. Cy Spurrier, good writer. Lee Garber, artist, great artist. But it's a stupid concept. It's spinning out. It's one of the many miniseries they're doing with the Fall of X. Again, cash grab. And they've made Nightcrawler Spider-Man. I just don't get it. It's $4.99, 40 pages. Holds no interest whatsoever. I like the X-Men, but I hate what they're doing with it at the moment. I'm hoping maybe I'll try it again after the whole Fall of X, so that must be next year. But I don't know. I just don't know. But that, I think, might be it. Like I said, I sometimes shout out ones that are special issues. There's an Invincible Iron Man. Is it? Invincible Iron Man. I don't like how, just because Jerry Duggan is writing Iron Man and X-Men, I don't like how they're crossing it over into the X-Men titles. It's crap. So, Iron Man number 10 is a wedding issue. There you go. So if you want a pointless wedding which you know won't last, that's the one. It just makes no sense. Oh yeah, Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Weapons of Vengeance, Omega. That ties up the crossover again. It's only a crossover because he's writing both comics. Yeah. This I want to like, but I can't. I've tried some of the others in this whole retro stuff what Marvel do, and they're just lacking. I think I've realised that my reading habits have changed a hell of a lot since the 80s and early 90s. But this is Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy. So it's got Ron Lim on artwork, and his art, I don't like his art at all now. It's not. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, my tablet is having a breakdown. It's not the Ron Lim I used to know. His artwork's got very sharp. It used to be quite rounded, if you look back at the old Silver Surfer comics. And Ron, I don't know, it feels like Ron Mars is phoning it in. 5 issues. Issue 1. It ties in with the other miniseries they've done recently. They've done a Warlock one, and they did they do another Silver Surfer one? I think. Did a Captain? Anyway, they've done others. There we go. This is crazy. Ultimate Invasion, 56 pages, $8.99. No. One shot, Werewolf by Night by Derek Landy, number 1. Like I said, just the one shot. Cashing in on the Werewolf by Night. This is what was released last year. Marvel, why didn't you release this last year? There's a facsimile edition of Micronauts, the only toy range I loved the comics of, because they really made a fantastic universe from it. And it's some of Kelly Jones came on later on when they relaunched Micronauts, and he did some amazing artwork on it. And there's a ROM facsimile as well. Never understood the appeal of ROM. The toy was crap. But yeah, these are tying into because they've got the license to do omnibuses of the old stuff. So that's what they're about. They are just the first issues from those, what you can get in the omnibus. And there's loads of annuals: Spider-Gwen, Venom, X-Men. What's cheeky? Marvel is charging $4.99 for the annuals, and the annuals are just showing 32 pages, not the 40 pages what they used to show. But people buy them. People don't question it, especially the Marvel zombies. They just keep on paying them paying them for crap, basically. Annuals used to mean something. I remember the ones back in the 80s, the X-Men ones and New Mutant ones, where you had Art Adams doing that really fantastic Asgardian one. But now, I don't see the point of them. If you're not going to make them special, just don't do anything. And there ends rant number 5. I think... Oh yeah, here's one. Another pointless one. Again, Marvel love to cash in on television properties, what they in their Marvel Cinematic Universe, but they always seem to do it really late, which makes no sense. So Alligator Loki, I think it's just a one shot by Alyssa Wong and Bob Quinn. Yeah, it's a one shot, $5.99. Loads of another What If one shots. Why don't they just number them normally? Oh, Marvel, you annoy me so much. It's a real love-hate It's a hate-hate relationship I've got with them. Yeah, so they're doing some more What If stories. Oh, What If Dark. It's just silly, but they keep on bringing them out as one shots every month, so it's not a one shot. Yeah, that's it, I think, for Marvel. Oh, Strange Academy Moon Knight number 1. I don't get these either now. Strange Academy are just one shots. Oh, it's one chapter of a thrilling 3-part saga, so it's not a one shot, but the listing is a one shot. Marvel. Then there's Marvel, Star Wars stuff, but I don't think there's number 1, Dark Droids D Squad. No idea, no interest. But if you like that stuff, buy it. That's it. If there is any of it, it's all just Star Wars. Just gonna have a quick drink. Right, so the next one, yeah, that should be okay. Is, if it will let me, is DC. And DC will be interesting because it's after the Night Terrors run, which runs from July to August, and there's quite a number of new number 1s, but I'm being really, really strict. And I've just posted a video where I'm talking about how I've got superhero fatigue and I want more variety in my comics, what I read. So there's a lot coming out that normally I would pay happy money for, but I tend to buy the first few issues and then I stop, so I can just buy the ones that I know I will keep carrying on with. There's only one that I'm interested, that I might get. There's 2 that I'm in an iron about, but I don't know. So here we go. And again, it's on the horrible website Bleeding Cool, which I cannot stand. So there's Batman, Catwoman, Gotham War, Battle Lines. These are the covers. This is a crossover between Chip Zdarsky's Batman and Tini Howard's Catwoman. I cannot stand Chip Zdarsky on Batman. I love Chip Zdarsky as a writer, but I cannot. I don't feel like he gets Batman. It just feels ugh. So I'm not bothered. I'm not going to get this. $5.99, 48 pages. Then there's Batman, Catwoman, Gotham War, Red Hood. $3.99, 32 pages, 1 of 2. So if you want to carry on with it, good writers on it. Matt Rosenberg, but no interest. Like I said, it ties in with the other normal, regular Batman and Catwoman comics. And now there's another new Batman comic, because you can never have enough Batman. But this is Batman and Robin by Joshua Williamson, art cover by Simone Di Meo. I was going to buy it, but it's $4.99 for 32 pages. I'll just get it in the hardcover collections when they bring it out, because I'm not that eager to read it. I'm not like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Josh Williamson on superheroes. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't find a picture for it, but by Josh Williamson, and it teams Batman and Robin, so Bruce and Damian, father and son, and apparently it's going to be like very monster centric. And then this one is $4.99 for 32 pages, but I make my own rules. It's my bank account, so I can choose what I want to spend it on. But this is Birds of Prey, and it's Kelly Thompson doing DC. Kelly Thompson has been shafted big time by Marvel. I don't think she was treated with the respect that she deserved. I think if she'd have been a male writer, they'd have had her on some of the top tier books. But I think there still is quite a bit of sexism in comics, unfortunately. And I am so pleased that she gets to write Birds of Prey. I mean, if Gail Simone's not going to do it, I wanted either Kelly Thompson or Stephanie Phillips to do it. So I've got my wish list box has been ticked, and she's doing the art. The art's been done by Leonardo Romero, who did Hawkeye with her. And the team that she's chosen, I'm glad she's not gone the safe route of or route, as you say in America, the safe route of just picking the fan favourites who are normally in Birds of Prey, like Huntress, Oracle or Batgirl. But I just love the team that she's got. Cassandra Cain, Big Barda, yes, Zealot, and Harley Quinn. I know a lot of people cannot stand Harley Quinn, but she's Black Canary, of course, as the leader. But if she's handled by the right writer, she can be a really interesting character, and I think this will work. So this title I am extremely excited about. And then Wonder Woman #1. Yeah, it's not loading pictures, so I'm just not going to have to read through it, unfortunately. It's by Tom King and art cover by Daniel Sampaya. I do like Tom King. I do try and buy his comics, but I am cutting down on what superhero comics to get. So, like I said, Birds of Prey, can't wait. But it's too... Like I said, I love Tom King, but I don't know how it will be, so I think I'll wait for the collector's edition and get this in hardback. But I'm sure it'll be a solid read. This one, I am guessing, it's $4.99, but it's 40 pages, and I'm really, really excited about this because I think I must be the only person who didn't like the last run of The Flash. It grated on me. I just found it cheesy and fluffy and a bit saccharine. It didn't feel like The Flash for me, anyway. But other people loved it, so obviously, what do I know? But this is The Flash, and it's written by Cy Spurrier and artwork by Mike Deodato Jr. So a complete 360 on how the comic will be, because Cy Spurrier is a very different kind of writer. And it says, Wally West has never been quicker, more fulfilled, more heroic. His loving family is around him, and yet something is off, very off. His evolving understanding of his powers has opened Wally to new avenues of sci-fi adventure and tuned his senses to strange new ideas. Something whispers from the dark vibrations beyond the Speed Force, and as Wally experiments with creative new approaches to his powers, he encounters new realms, mysterious allies, and mind-shattering terrors. I cannot wait. He's doing dark sci-fi with The Flash. Brilliant. Yes, explore new areas for a character. Cannot wait. There's a new ongoing of Power Girl, written by Lee Williams. Fuck no. Her backup in Action Comics featuring Power Girl, it was the most boring bag of shit I've read all year, and it made me hate Power Girl. Power Girl is not that. Power Girl used to be fun, and that was a chore. What was he, a dream psychiatrist or something? Oh, fuck off. This is definitely one for just grown-ups, this video. But yeah, no, awful. Definitely not. But if you like her, then buy it. There's Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville, 6th issue mini, $3.99. Written by Joanne Starra. Not familiar with her, but that's coming out soon. This is one that I'm tempted with because I think this will be such a breeze. This will be DC's answer to Spider-Man. Blue Beetle 1. I got to miss issue 1, but I didn't follow on the rest of it, so I will get the book. And I like Blue Beetle, and I like both incarnations of Blue Beetle, and it looks like they're actually bringing Ted Cord more into the ongoing series as well. $3.99. If I can't get a blue and gold, I've got to get some kind of Blue Beetle. And it's written by the team who did the miniseries, Josh Trujillo, and the art by Adrian Gutierrez. $3.99. It looks nice. The cover looks really appealing. It looks fun. So I might get that one. Another one that's coming out, and this is another one that I'm about, but I might just get it in collected form, is Green Lantern War Journal, because I find Green Lantern works better in book form for some reason. I don't know why. But Philip Kennedy Johnson is a solid writer, and it's only $3.99, so I don't know. That's one that I'll be umming and ahhing about. But there is a space for Green Lantern title in my pull list because I've stopped the regular Hal Jordan one because I've ranted about that enough, so I'm not going to say anymore. But yeah, that's it. So, some interesting new titles coming out. DC are firing on all cylinders, but like I said, I am restricting what I buy on a regular monthly basis superhero-wise. I want to get a mix. So my list now is superheroes, but I've got some supernatural, got horror, got sci-fi, got fantasy. I just want stuff that will keep me excited about new comics. Otherwise, I know I will just go cold turkey, stop all comics, and just go back to buying trade paperbacks and collector's editions. And I don't want to do that because I do like the thrill of going in every week or ordering every week and getting new titles through the post. So yeah, that's it for September. Let me know what titles you're thinking of getting, which ones appeal to you. Sorry that for the DC one I couldn't really show many pictures. For some reason, none of the photographs were coming up, and there's that weird technical that music gets them coming up instead. So yeah, that's it. I think that's it for the week. I must post some more videos next week. Okay, bye.